Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor fights for Ridge in Desperation. Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful hint that Taylor's display of confidence hasn't been genuine. This time Ridge Forrester has truly delivered, but it was exactly what we anticipated he would do in the end. He informed Taylor Hayes that he was unable to wed her. Taylor is in a state of shock for some reason. Despite the fact that Ridge had never remained faithful to her in the decades that they had known one another, she nevertheless really believed that he would do so this time. Ridge is informed by Taylor that she will not permit him to do this at this time. She finds this unthinkable because they have been so happy together. But Taylor needs to think about how this whole thing happened. A miscommunication with Brooke Logan was the only reason Ridge slept with her and got back together in the first place. Indeed, minutes after his heated argument with Brooke, he went into bed with her. That ought to have been her first hint that asking Ridge to marry her might not have been a smart move. Why should we be surprised, though, given that this Taylor is a bit more pitiful than the others? She even allowed broken heart syndrome to almost kill her. Even though Ridge isn't worth it, Brooke believes he is. For Taylor alone, Thomas Forrester even believes Ridge is worth it. Although it's a little crazy, Thomas feels that his happiness depends on whether or not his parents are together. In light of the fact that his parents would already be married if it weren't for her, he cautions Brooke once more to avoid his father. She splits apart their family all the time. The best woman will probably win because Brooke isn't going to give up easily either. Will's mystery is solved by Liam, who brings his brother to Luna's door. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer will help Will Spencer solve a mystery and bring his brother to Luna Nozawa. Fans are aware that Luna made Will extremely inebriated so she could have sex with him. Because the lady with him was wearing the same mask that Elektra Forrester wore, Will was so plastered that he believed he was sleeping with her. As it happens, Will be reminded of that mask the week before. Will's secret admirer will keep sending him cryptic texts, one of which will include a picture of the mask she used to hide who she was. Will take action and seek answers since he can't stop thinking about what happened and wondering who that mysterious woman was. Thanks to his technological abilities, Liam will be able to provide Will with those. It appears that Will confide in Liam and provide him updates on his inebriated evening. Liam ought to be furious on his brother's behalf and go to all lengths to assist Will in obtaining the data he seeks. Liam will grab a laptop and start working in the Forrester design office. Will show Liam the texts on his phone and ask Liam for help figuring out the source of those texts. Although Liam won't be able to pinpoint a precise place, he will come quite close. According to spoilers, Liam will select one of 3 flats located on the upper floor of a particular building. Will march himself over there and conduct some in-person research as soon as he has that information. Will might conclude that knocking on those 3 doors and asking inquiries is the simplest course of action, but it's unlikely that he will discover that one of these flats is owned by Lee Finnegan. In any event, Will discover that the flat where Luna has been residing is unlocked. Since Luna hides in the bathroom in the weekly teaser video for the show, she might hear Will enter and hide there. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will have to choose between telling Will who she is and delaying telling him that she is alive. Stay in for further updates on her decision. Does Thomas's disturbing comeback turn to tradition? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas Forrester has returned to Los Angeles. He no longer appears to have much of a profession in design though, and he lost Paris Buckingham. The man is now obsessed with his parents' wedding. There are indications though that the young man's darker side might come out again. Let's discuss what might happen next in this plot while you continue reading. Let's begin with Thomas returning to the city. When the young man returned by himself, he indicated that Douglas Forrester was preoccupied with his friends and school. While Thomas was at home, the boy was actually staying with pals. The man added that he was returning for the wedding of Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester. He then informed Ridge that he had returned to ensure that Brooke Logan wouldn't pierce Ridge's heart once more. Next up is Taylor, who is ecstatic that her son is returning to the area. But it appears that she has been griping to Thomas about Brooke. It appears to be Thomas's only concern right now. Even Brooke was challenged by the man, who cautioned her against interfering in Ridge and Taylor's relationship. He then told Taylor that he had instructed Ridge to behave like a man. Taylor said in an interview with Lee Finnegan that she is right there if her son regresses. But it appears that Taylor might be starting Thomas's tumultuous future. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas has nothing to concentrate on. His creations aren't tied to any particular designer, and his son is quite busy. Thomas's work as a fashion designer in Paris doesn't seem to be going as well as he had imagined. Not only that, but Thomas has also lost Paris. It appears that Thomas and Paris' engagement has been impacted by Grace Buckingham's crime. I understand Paris's desire to help her mother, but she can't possibly accept this crime, can she? Perhaps Thomas simply believes Paris is no longer there. Does the possibility of Paris being abducted exist? That transfer was probably revoked by the bank once Grace surrendered herself in. The thugs will therefore be searching for an additional $1 million. Thomas doesn't seem to have anything worthwhile to concentrate on. He is therefore completely enamored with Ridge and Taylor's wedding. But I do have concerns about his future. Will be confused, Carter's request and Luna's cover story. According to previews for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some surprises. When Will Spencer wakes up the morning after his party, fans may anticipate that he is bewildered. Luna Nozawa probably has a cover story for Sheila Carter-Sharp and Lee Finnegan. Carter Walton, in the meantime, begs Ridge Forrester. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera next week, as you continue reading. Let's start with Will, who attended the promotion party with his vodka sodas laced with drugs. Will was actually consuming a 180-proof bottle of transparent liquor that had no taste or odor, but the bartender clarified that it was not vodka. Luna saw an opening here and seized it. Luna will now have a front row seat to witness Will get so wasted that his vision will be blurry. Luna will most likely take Will somewhere so they can make out. Will's drunkenness may prevent him from recognizing it as Luna. When Will awakens the following morning, he is perplexed by what has transpired. Will may not understand what truly transpired and with whom for some time. Sheila informed Luna of the location and time of Will's party. Thus, Luna may already have a creative cover story when she returns to the medical room. I could see Lee assuming the best about Luna. Sheila must have a suspicion, nevertheless, that Luna visited Will at the promotion party. But will she tell Lee about this discovery? According to previews for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Ridge will have a heated conversation. The COO may want Ridge to be his best man, it appears. Ridge might not have forgiven her even if Hope Logan is back at Forrester Creations and has made a reconciliation with Steffi Forrester. Ridge may therefore inform Carter that he will not serve as his best man. Liam Spencer is currently concentrating on the long term. He might be forced to confront his love for Hope as well. Hope was only pressured to marry him and forgive Carter because he wanted to provide for her and Beth Spencer. Could he tell Hope how he feels now that he's not dying? Additionally, there is the Bill Spencer scenario. Since he promised to punish Grace Buckingham, the drama may not be over yet. In the week of the event, which plot line are you most excited to see? Liam, Hope, Steffi, and Thomas are now adults. Their tales center on marriage, kids, enduring rivalries, and unforeseen medical emergencies. They are very appealing to the show's current viewership, but they won't attract new viewers. B&B will require a cast of younger individuals that viewers may either love or hate in order to achieve that. In the fall, more younger cast members will be recruited to the serial opera, which currently stars Luna Nozawa, Will Spencer, Electra Forrester, and the recurrent Remy Price. Co-head writer Michael Minnis revealed in the teaser that the daytime drama will once again center on families and couples. At least 2 younger characters connected to significant families will appear in this. The identity of the person who will enter this realm is yet unknown. However, some early things including Coco Spencer, Jack Marone, and RJ Forrester have been off-screen for a while. Lizzie Forrester, the daughter of Maya and Rick, might also make her debut as a young adult. Every one of these characters has the capacity to upend the soap opera by introducing previously unseen dynamics and bringing depth to this underdeveloped realm. B&B will find itself in the same situation again if the authors allow the fall enhancements to fade into the background. This is problematic because younger characters carry out plots that their more experienced counterparts are unable to handle. They fall in love for the first time, suffer their first significant heartbreaks, and wind up in foolish relationships with powerful individuals. Issues that actual individuals their age are dealing with are incorporated into their stories. As kids come into their own, they also get to be messier and undergo unanticipated changes. Luna is currently carrying the younger cast. Although her story is full with cliches, viewers are kept interested by Lisa Yamada's powerful portrayal of the character. Because of this, it makes sense for narratives to center on her, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Crew Moro has a chance to play more dramatic beats as a result of Luna's attack on Will. When Remy held Elektra captive, we witnessed Linnea Grace's ability to perform situations with a hint of suspense. Remy's kindness and his compulsive tendencies are expertly balanced by Christian Weissman. However, they should all be given the opportunity to work on different storylines. Building up the younger cast would be preferable, even though it can be accomplished by integrating them into stories with the more experienced performers. We need to see more of the younger personalities, as the Il Giardino party demonstrated. Will and Elektra don't spend much time with Forrester's interns and entry-level employees, just like Luna and RJ did 2 years ago. However, we can see that the tale is better served when they do. If we had witnessed the girls' interest in Will on screen, Elektra's worries about them would have made more sense. Lainey's flirtatious friendship with the Spencer heir would have been exploited. Additionally, we could have found out how the other interns thought about Luna's closeness to Zend and her relationship with RJ before she became cunning. These narrative decisions would have created much-needed suspense. Likewise, the implied competition between Will and RJ was abandoned. The danger of the two cousins fighting at work set off the first scene between them. It looked like a dynamic that would have been entertaining to watch. One where they snarled, jabbed, and fought for attention with the company's females and at work. But it didn't go anywhere. To get ready for the future, the soap opera must create its fresh triangles, alliances, epic romances, and adversaries. The same plotlines that fans have grown accustomed to with the older actors will be circling the drain if it doesn't.